Life's not always a beach now on BBC One with the Holiday Reps. August in Menorca and school's out. For reps like Caroline Dunsmuir, who work in family resorts, it's the busiest month of the year.
Oh no, it's the kids from hell.
But more kids mean more parents, and a chance for Caroline to boost her wages of £100 a week.
The harbour sunset, that includes, you have a couple of hours in Mahon, and then from there, you end up in Escastel. It's a real chance to get romantic and live those first years of your marriage.
I've been married too long.
The prospect of earning commission brings out the saleswoman in Caroline.
You're my kind of women, actually. You are, honestly. Because when I get married, I'm going to have the money.
We rolled an Ep2. We could learn you some tricks.
If ever you get divorced, I'll have one of them. Because I can't cook, I can't clean.
Down with this one. There it is.
I understand you're a good catch.
I'm a good catch.
You've been doing all the washing, ironing, cooking and cleaning.
And good chucking. Do you want to go in the pool?
No.
He'll give you some tips on how to cook.
I've got just the thing for you, you know, where you can get out of cooking, cleaning, washing and ironing.
What's that?
This harbour sunset cruise. I was saying you can relive your marriage, the first days of your wedding.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's really romantic.
Come on then.
See you later.
4 months into her first job as a rep, and Caroline's having a great time.
I've got so much more confidence. I'm so much louder. But it's because I'm quite comfortable with the people I work with now. I know my job better, and I'm more settled in. You know, I'm living with Debbie, and that really helps because Debbie is a confident person.
It's the height of the fiesta season, and Caroline and her fellow rep Debbie Gander are making the most of their time off.
Have you heard about Essex? Essex is renowned for beautiful women. Where is she now?
Since her arrival in Menorca, Debbie has attracted a Spanish admirer, Marcos. After a shaky start, they're now dating. But Caroline is still single and keen to put a few men to the test. Children's rep Eve Laderman is going steady with her Spanish boyfriend. And this week, her friends from England have come to see how Andreas measures up.
Look, this is how tall he is. They're short. Look, and they're so little, they look. But I could wear them, couldn't I? For sure. I've never had a boyfriend where I could borrow his clothes, but I think I might have just found one. Don't they look funny? Do you think he's going to be really short to you, like an
He is.
See, I don't think he's that short, because a lot of them are, but I think you actually think he's a midget. What do you imagine him to be like?
Well, I imagine him to be, you've told us he's short.
Yeah.
I imagine him to, like, be dark-skinned.
I don't think he's that short.
No, I don't think he was that short.
It's going to be really funny when you see him.
I imagine Peter Andre.
Don't. Because I don't think he's quite Peter Andre, but nearly. Hello.
Hola.
Hi, these are my friends.
Oh.
That's
Hola.
Penny.
Uy, ¿dónde estoy? Hi there. Jenny.
Hello. You were looking into tourists there, weren't you? I can see ya.
What?
You small today. You're big today, aren't you?
To break the ice, Andreas is taking the girls for a night on the town. A flash storm has hit Menorca airport, and with it comes the summer's worst flight delay. A plane load of passengers has been waiting 5 hours to go home.
Oh, you are joking.
Caroline and her fellow reps have also been waiting, but the flight hasn't even left Gatwick, and there's worse to come.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. The crew have now declared themselves out of hours because they've been hanging around too long. And they fortunately have another crew in the hotel which can go on the flight, but it's just a case of getting them to the plane.
That means we've just given them
That means
all
we've
the
just
wrong
given a lot of
information.
information. So we've got to have to go upstairs and tell them that.
Something like this, when there's loads of people kicking off, it was a bit frightening actually, because I've only been up there once now. When I went up there last time, I told them that the plane was actually departing like 5 minutes, like in 5 minutes. Now it's like, how many hours later? 2, 3.
More. Oh my God.
Now we've just lost power. Oh dear. Oh, this is a bit scary, really.
Oh, we're all right. I don't like that nightmare. Can you imagine if they start saying now that they can't land the plane? We just had some information.
The unfortunate rep in charge is Karen Glanville.
Okay, the flight is actually waiting. The passengers are all boarded, waiting to take off, and the crew that were on the plane have declared themselves out of hours. So they are waiting now for another crew, and as soon as they have the crew and they have them there to get on the plane and take off, then they will be doing so.
About 2 hours ago, you told us they were taking off, and now they haven't.
Well, the reason, I mean, we had that information from the duty office. We're only relaying the information,
Well,
unfortunately.
they're lying to everybody.
What would happen if you wanted to complain, you would need to write to Unijet head office.
No, we just want to get out of here. Never mind complaining. Right? Yeah.
Well,
If you can give me a number where I can call in the UK that I can get the number of Transair, then we can
To
get
be
the
honest,
story.
I don't think we've got Transair's number.
I'm sure you have.
I don't think we have.
I'm sure you have in your office somewhere.
They looked at me as if I was lying. I mean, I'm not lying. I mean, that's the only information I've given. I mean, why I just, you know, sometimes they make me mad.
Oh, nice long day at the airport. Oh my God, I've never heard a storm like this, have you?
I like watching storms.
I love it.
I used to sit at home and just like watch a storm. It's better than TV.
Away from the airport, the clouds are clearing, and Debbie has a calmer day ahead. She's rep for some of the swankiest hotels in Menorca.
You're nobody till somebody loves.
Hello, Mr. Foster. It's Debbie from Unijet. I just wondered if you wanted to come down for the little meeting, or are you okay? Yeah, have you been before? Okay. Brilliant, that's fine then. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
And it's gold.
He just said to me, no, I'm very well travelled. Like, there was nothing I could possibly tell him that would interest him in the slightest. That's that, really.
It's a problem most reps would envy. Her guests are fine on their own, thank you very much.
He's out my guest. Spanish. Oh, German. Definitely not mine.
You're nobody till somebody loves
Most of her clients have been coming here for years. Trying to sell them an island tour or a booze cruise is an uphill struggle.
I had one welcome meeting. There was one couple who'd been for 22 years in a row and the other couple had been for 30 years in a row. So every time I mentioned something, it was like, well, when we came in 1974, it wasn't like that. Well, it is now. Shut up, please.
7 hours and still no sign of the missing flight.
What about my arm? Do you know, I feel like my arm's a taste.
Just relax.
Relax.
Let go.
Right. Let go.
Unijet's only male rep, Sean MacArthur,
Yes, I certainly have.
reveals a hidden and sometimes invaluable talent. He's a trained masseur.
Well, we're going to go up as soon as it's been confirmed that it's taking off, because we've been up so many times and told them so many different things that we're waiting after it's taken off, because otherwise they're getting so fed up.
Take a long holiday. Let your children play.
The delay is tough on the guests and the reps, who don't get overtime. But at last there's some good news.
Yeah, it's taken off. What time did it take off? Oh my God, I can't. 15:50. Oh, you're a star. If I was there, I'd give you a kiss. So what time should we expect it to arrive? Lovely.
The plane's actually taken off. Took off at 10 to 5. It should be here about 7 o'clock Menorcan time. Okay? So you should be on the plane within about 30 minutes, between 30 and 40 minutes after it's landed, folks. Okay? We've been trying to get in contact with TLA for them to authorise a meal for you, and we're still waiting for them to reply on that one.
Come on, you can do better than that.
No, we can't, I'm afraid.
You can do better than that. You're the company that charters these flights.
That's right.
You can do better than that.
And with the agreement with TLA, it's actually down to their responsibility. If they're late, it's their responsibility to feed you.
You get the drinks, bill them for them.
Eve has managed to avoid all the fuss. She's got the afternoon off, and her friends are delivering their verdict on Andreas.
The more I've met him, the more you can understand why you think so much of him, because he's just really lovely.
I think it'll last maybe like a couple of years, but long term I don't think.
No,
really, I don't think it'll last.
And I could not resist the promise of your kiss. Now dream is all I do. And you, I wanna be where the sun is shining.
I don't know, I mean, if you really love him then, or really like him, then, you know, you won't feel like that.
Yeah.
But you have got an awful lot to do.
I don't think my mum wants me to bring him back.
I don't think she does.
The Gatwick flight has finally landed. Now Caroline has to face the new arrivals, and they're 11 hours late.
I'm a bit nervous because I know there's going to be a few people come through and they're going to be grumpy, but if they see a smiling face, if they see me, they're bound to smile, aren't they?
Hello, I'm Caroline. I'm from Essex and I'm going to be your representative. All you need to do is walk straight through those double doors. Your coach is on the right-hand side and you can get the bus there. Thank you.
Oh my God, if I really look like that, that's sad. Hi. How are you, all right? Yeah? Your coach number is N60. You just need to go through the double doors and it's on the right-hand side. N60. Sorry, it's me.
The reps get 1 day off a week. Today, it's Caroline's chance to get her own back on Sean.
If we can get him a little bit wet.
Yeah!
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit wet, not lots wet.
Well, maybe a lot wet.
Yay!
Peter Pan.
Yeah, it's so peaceful, it's unbelievable. Apart from Caroline's shit.
Yeah.
I saw your handbag floating in the water.
Caroline's flatmate Debbie spends her days off with her boyfriend Marcos, who works for the local bakers.
Debbie.
What? And then what are we going to do then?
We're going now. Forward.
Yeah, we do get on actually. Get on like an old married couple, that's a bit scary. Here comes my bread. I'm excited about this. This is the first thing I've got from this job. Is it hard? Is it proper Spanish?
No, it's
hard
one
bread?
half. Because I want that one.
Oh look!
I want
That as well.
I want Menorcan bread.
This is Menorcan bread.
Yeah, that's Menorcan.
It looks like a hedgehog.
But the relationship almost caused a rift between Debbie and Caroline.
I suppose I was a bit jealous to begin with because I didn't have anyone. I was completely on my own, and they were always together. And as soon as I got in of an evening, Marcos would be there. And then one night, me and Debbie had arranged to go out for dinner, and Marcos turned up.
But she thought he'd come round to stay, and so she got dressed and went out.
And I just stormed out the door and I said, right, I'm going to Santa Thomas. And she came after me. She was running down the stairs saying, come back. Very real domestic. Like, I just thought that he was going to come out with her, so I'm just really pathetic.
A VIP arrives. And it's Eve's mum.
Lovely to see you. Seems ages.
Nice
brown.
Yeah, it's faded.
No, you do. You still look nice
I think my hair's grown.
Yeah, a lot.
Mrs. Ladyman hasn't seen Eve for months, but the person she really wants to meet is the Spanish waiter who's stolen her daughter's heart. It's been a nerve-wracking morning for Andreas. He may have won over Eve's friends, but her mum is going to take some convincing.
Well, he hasn't eaten today. Your mum-in-law's coming.
Hola. ¿Qué tal? ¿Bien?
Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
También.
This is my mum. Hello.
Hola. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You know Gemma, don't you?
Yeah, you're right.
This is my cousin Kelly.
Hiya.
This is Andreas.
What are you laughing?
He's about your height. Same size.
Ah, not big.
It's unusual for you to have a short boyfriend. Have hardly had any boyfriends. No lies. Should we go inside? I'm a bit hot.
Eve may be boiling, but Andreas is about to be grilled.
I would have thought in, what is it, 4 months you've been here, you'd have had several boyfriends.
Just one.
Did she tell you off?
No.
Did she boss you around?
It's alright. No.
He doesn't mind. How do you get on with her moods?
You know, moody. Am I moody?
No.
People look stupid.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah, I do, don't I?
It looks like Caroline may have found romance at last. She started dating Juan Miguel, a receptionist at one of Debbie's hotels, and her friend has given her a hot tip. He's a bit of an angler.
I remember when I saw your face, you caught me smiling, I had to look away, and I could not resist.
You like this place?
Yeah, it's really nice. I have to go fishing here. Will you catch many fish here? No. So how many fish did you catch yesterday? How many?
32?
32. So is that your best catch ever?
No.
How many?
Tiago and I, we get, last season we get 60, 62 or 63.
62? What, in one day? That's quite impressive, actually.
Sunsets on fire, nights of endless passion.
Andreas is making the ultimate male sacrifice. He's showing Eve's mum around the shops.
Stuart. Remember?
Mrs. Ladyman is beginning to realise just how serious Eve is about Andreas. They want to come back to England together for the winter. Mum has her doubts, but Andreas is pretty relaxed.
I like her. Yeah, this woman.
He's given up a lot, isn't he? I mean, he's sort of, you know, leaving his family and his friends to come to England because he wants to be with Eve. I mean, I am worried about it, you know. But I suppose, you know, Eve's... I think she thinks it will work out, but, well, we'll have to wait and see.
Also in town are Debbie and Caroline. It's time for a post-mortem on last night's hot date.
One girl took me to this really romantic place just past Mahon, and there's all little fishing boats in, and all the stars are out.
No.
And I got out of the car and I thought, oh, I look really nice tonight. And he goes to me, oh, look at the sea, Caroline. It's all rolling waves and all white foam. And I went, yeah. I was going to say something really romantic. Do you know what he turned around and said? It's the perfect day for fishing tomorrow. I was like, I look gorgeous tonight.
Okay.
Andreas's fate is in the balance. Eve has some thinking to do, and Mum is handing out advice.
I mean, you don't know really how your relationship's going to go anyway, really, do you? I mean, if he's coming to England anyway, it could all fall apart then.
Yeah, it could.
I mean, because it's going to be very different for him and you there than here.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he'll see a different you.
Yeah.
Once you're home, well, with your family and with your friends.
Yeah.
So, I mean, do you think he'll last the 6 months back home?
Don't know. Yeah, I suppose I should think about that as well. I haven't thought about that.
Next week on Holiday Reps, Caroline's boyfriend goes missing. Eve ignores her mum's advice and springs a surprise. And painful partings for the Reps at the end of the season.